What do you want me to call you?
Hold up. Hey guys, TheZombieBarney here again, and here we are. I'm going to really get all up into the Elder Scrolls beta here, and who I have with me is my friend Thanatopsian and Gray. And Gray, you can still call me Cat, man. That's all right.
All right.
Everybody else does on the video, and we're starting at the exact same point. And I'm going to be going on with my action bastard, who is going to be a Dragonite, and Gray is also going to be running a Argonian Dragonite as well. At a certain point, Gray, when we first come across the Flame Atronachs, at that point we should be able to add each other and party up and play with one another.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and log in then,
Yeah.
and see if I can get to you.
And
That's lame. My name is taken. I gotta throw this in there for all the Oblivion fans. I went ahead and named myself Lifts His Tail from the story about the Lustian Argonian maid. I thought I was gonna pay homage to the game, but apparently someone else has beat me to it.
Like you, I'm a prisoner in this.
Another thing, Gray. Whenever having to talk to characters and stuff, I can't just speed through talking to them and all this. Viewers might want to see what's going on in the story and all that. So. And how good the voice acting is and all that jazz. So if it ever seems like I'm taking any time to stand there and talk to a character, it's just because of that.
Okay.
You're taken, board.
You there? We are escaping. Let me open your door. That's it. Quickly.
Actually, I think I'll sword and board. That's one of the few things that I haven't done yet.
Quickly. Follow urgency.
Da 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 da.
Arm yourself.
It's one thing that kind of irks me a little bit about the game, though, is that like active in-world talking that you'll hear like from the prophet and stuff whenever he's kind of telepathically talking to you.
Yeah.
Is that there's no subtitles for
it? Yeah, no, you hear it and you're like, wait, was that something important? Oh, wait, no, it's just the prophet running his mouth again. Really? I mean, it's not bad. It's cool, like, ambient background, but...
And also, viewers, as you see how the shadows are kind of weird and stuff. I mean, I don't have this up on high graphics or anything. Or, yeah, it's kind of, and then I kind of don't. It's custom. After all, I gotta end up dealing with recording and Skype at the same time. And there's also that fact that even if I threw it up on high, the shadows would still be kind of weird. I mean, after all, it is a beta. Alright, so, inventory screen. I'm going to go through all of this for you guys real quick. Hold up, kind of throwing axes. There we go, dual wielding axes. So, weapons, apparel, consumables like potions or food, materials. I mean, shit, if you've played MMOs before, you know what this stuff is. Miscellaneous quest items and the only time anything ever pops up in your junk is if you mark it be junk, and then you have quick slots to add your potions and food to. Now, let's look at characters and skills. So, characters, whenever you level up, you get one attribute point, which you can add to magicka, health, or stamina and stuff. And on this character, I'm mainly going to be adding these attribute points to magicka, because just like my other characters that I have that you guys haven't seen, that's what I mainly do anyways, because I'm a skill whore. I mean, class skill whore. So max magicka, health, stamina, spell damage, critical, spell resistance, magicka recovery, health recovery, stamina recovery, weapon damage, weapon critical, armor, all the good stuff that you need to see here. Active effects, no active amount. Also, viewers, just in case if you don't know or anything like that, there are gray waystones in the game and stuff. So, like, if you want a sign of, like, say, the lady, which is going to be the first one you ever run across here in Ebonheart, or for the Ebonheart Pact. I don't know how it is for other factions and all, but first one you run across is the lady, and after you activate it, it acts just like any other Waystone did in Skyrim and all. So it's a permanent active effect for you, and what that one first does is adds extra armor to you. So let's look at skills. So every class breaks off into 3 different parts. So you got Ardent Flame, since I'm dragging it, you got Ardent Flame, Draconic Power, Earth, and Heart. What I'll be doing is I'll be going in between both Ardent Flame and Draconic Power. And let's just take a quick look at the skills real quick, just for all of you guys. So the ultimate abilities you get after you get your skill tree up to 12, then you can unlock it, and then you gotta put a skill point into it if you want it. I'm not gonna read out all of these for you. If you want to read them, pause the video and read them yourself. Alright, Draconic Power. La da 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 da. Reflective scale. Inhale. Oh, my bad. I totally passed up the passive abilities down here.
Alright, so I'm in Cold Harbor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gray, you will probably get ahead of me faster. But once you end up in the area with the flame atronachs and stuff, once you go out there, do not proceed in the quest line. Just sit around and just grind for a bit. I'll catch up to you.
Okay.
So, viewers, there's more than just class skills, as you can see. There's weapon, armor, racial, and craft. There's another one that you can't see right now. There are guild skills and stuff. And world skills. As far as I know, world skills only appear right after this tutorial area and all. And the only thing that appears there at first is soul magic, as in like soul trap and stuff, which is important. It actually goes along with storyline. So here are all the weapons and all of them. There's 2-handed weapons, 1-handed shield, as in sword and board, or mason board, or axe and board. You know, you got a shield. Dual wield, which is what I'm doing. You got bow, destruction staff, and restoration staff. Destruction staff breaks off into 3 different ones. You got fire, ice, and electricity. Now, one thing I haven't said yet about skills and stuff. Once you get any skill up to rank 4, and it progresses to where it would hit rank 5, you get the option to morph it. And it doesn't become a new skill then. It's just a different added effect happens to it. I have not come to the point where I've been able to morph a skill twice yet. But eventually I will, hopefully. This is probably going to be the most boring part of this entire video, viewers, just so you know. It's just me reviewing over all this stuff. But for those of you that haven't played the beta or have played the beta and all, and you want to try to build just the right character for yourself, this is a good way for you to figure out what does without having to look up it on a wiki or anything like that. Hey, Gray, something's going on with your mic. It's making like a flowing water sound real quick. It sounds really weird.
No, it's something that's going on in the background. I think it's picking up. I think it's picking up what's going on with Merlin.
Okay.
Did it stop or get lower?
It got lower. It got lower.
Yeah, 'cause I can barely hear it now.
And it's starting to get louder again.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Is that like happening on Merlin's computer?
Yeah, Merlin actually walked out.
Oh, it must be raining. Gray right now is actually off in my living room while we're playing, and Merlin plays Minecraft in the living room.
Yeah, now that you say it, that's exactly what I remember it sounding like.
Yeah.
I'll turn it down.
Alright, thank you. La-di-da-di-da. Viewers, I would have Ricky with us as well recording, and if you watch all my other videos, you know who Ricky is, Wicked Gamer 90. I texted him before we hopped on and all, but he said that he was going to bed. He was tired and all that jazz. So hopefully tomorrow, which is going to be Sunday, the last day of the beta, he'll be able to catch up to me and Gray's progress from tonight. If not, next time beta rolls around or when the game finally comes out, if Ricky decides to buy it, he'll eventually catch up.
There we go.
So as far as armor goes, there's 3 different kinds. There's light, medium, and heavy armor. Each one kind of fills a different role. If you've played MMOs or you know the Elder Scrolls, you would kind of understand what they do for you and who and for what reason would wear what. But if you haven't, light armor is pretty much for mages and stuff, for magicka recovery. Medium armor is for those that like to use a lot of weapon skills over anything because it's got a lot of stamina recovery and makes you really dodgy and stuff. Gives you a good miss chance. Or evasion chance, my bad. Because after all, active ability, evasion. Whereas heavy armor is kind of for the person who wants to be able to get in there and tank a bit, take some damage. And a lot of the heavy armor skills are either about buffing up your armor or spell resist, or making it like this one for health regeneration. And just so you know, viewers, I'll be going with heavier. Yeah, I'll be going with heavy armor. Racial skills. Every race has a different set of racial skills, and the racial skill bar will only go up depending on your current level. So since I'm level 1, my Argonian skills are level 1. And then there's crafting. Yes, there's alchemy, blacksmithing, clothing, enchanting, provisioning, and woodworking. Now, on this character, I'll only do like beginner crafting and stuff like that. This character is really just going to be combat oriented. I have other characters that are more so streamlined for crafting, to be specific for blacksmithing, clothing, enchanting, and woodworking. Provisioning and alchemy, I don't really care too much about because you'll see how it is when facing mobs in this game and all. Regular mobs are kind of just pushovers. It's just whenever you come across elite mobs, do you ever really have to pop any potions or eat any food. But it's a lot of these are like really kind of mirror images of themselves, but kind of just point towards whatever crafting tree that they're in.
Yeah, the crafts are really well done. Like, I've been, like, with the thoroughness, there's so many things that you can make, and they paid a lot of attention, because that's kind of one of those things that in the Elder Scrolls games and the single-player stuff, it was fun, but it wasn't a real big element, but you can tell that they really paid attention to the economy and that kind of thing that comes from crafting.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Dude, I mean, on any time I would craft on, or have any character on Skyrim, though, I would always have them be able to do crafting and enchanting whenever I would do a build for them and everything, because I mean, sure, crafting it was very very easy on Skyrim, but to me, it was still essential if you want to get really good gear, like in-game gear, because the things that you would get otherwise just wouldn't be as good as the stuff that I could create with Daedric armor and awesome enchantments I could have. Like on Skyrim, I literally had a godlike character, a mage of all things, right? Wore heavy armor, wore Daedric armor, and I had it fortified destruction at 100% and fortified restoration at 100%. So I was just constantly running around, just a constant heal on myself, and just shoot out fireballs and killing motherfuckers. I mean, nothing could stop me. But then it got boring. And, I mean, there was just no challenge there.
Yeah, to be honest, that's kind of one of the things to me that makes Elder Scrolls magical, is the ability and the pursuit to break the game. You know, there's that point where you either like get to the point where you can just dominate everything, or everything's a struggle, and it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of in between a lot of times.
Yeah.
But to me, that's kind of one of the challenges: is figure out how I can make the game break. How can I make the game like not a game anymore and totally different from what the developers expected? Because I mean, let's be honest, they put a lot of time into these games.
Yeah,
And,
they really do, man.
yeah, and I mean, I don't think there's anyone out there that can say that Bethesda doesn't really do a good quality job. But it gives me a personal sense of achievement if I can break the game and do something that I think they don't expect.
Yeah. Oh, great. Since I'm going through the entire UI of the game and stuff, I just hit contacts. What is your character's name?
Oh, Thanatopsian. Well, actually, let me see. What is my name? It wouldn't take my original name, so I gotta take a look. Lifts his frill. There we go.
Is it all one word or are there
Hyphens.
hyphens?
Yeah, I tried to keep it a little in the flavor of the game.
Oh, that's okay. Wait. Did you say frill as in Frill?
Yes. Lifts with an S. Hyphen his.
Hyphen
frill.
frill. Okay.
Alright, well, let's try you then.
All right. Action bastard, and bastard is spelled with a E instead of instead of double A's. It's one E at the third part.
Oh, I bet I know what it is.
What?
It's gotta be at user ID.
Well, no, I mean, it says filter by enter character name or user ID, but I guess we could go with user ID. And is your user ID Thanatopsian?
Yeah, at Thanatopsian.
Oh, I see where I'm fucking up here.
User error.
Yeah, user error.
Special friend.
Fuck you. Alright, there you go. I sent you a friend request.
Alright, I haven't got it yet, but I'm sure it'll come through.
Yeah. Alright, guilds. I don't really know anything about creating guilds in this yet. I haven't had the opportunity to. After all, I mean, it's beta. I only got a weekend. Very limited time.
Well, yes, I will be your friend.
Damn straight, you will be my friend, baby.
Or else.
And viewers, the whole Alliance War part, that's the PvP of the game in Cyrodiil.
Which I'm excited about. I think it'll be a blast. I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, have you gone off and watched any of the YouTube videos covering PvP?
No,
Dude, they are epic!
I'm sure they are. It's one of those things I want to experience it like myself, and I don't want to watch a lot, because that to me is the beauty of something new and different, to be able to go out and explore.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited about all the possibilities. I think it's gonna be a blast. So please, spoiler alerts.
Yeah. I just invited you to a group already.
Yes, awesome. Now, where are you?
Well, I'm not at the flame atronach part yet. I'm literally at the part where you first choose your weapons.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
Oh, you see, you said hyphen. I don't know why, but I was thinking quotation mark, which was stupid of me.
Strike it down.
I'm quote unquote lifts his frail.
Yeah.
End quote. I'm gay. I'm not that gay. There's a limit.
Do not slow
It's
Vesper's
like
with the passing of
what's
time
his
when
name
indecision
off of
becomes
Boondock
decision.
States? What are you, a fag?
Ha! Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe.
What are you, a fag? I mean, I just fucked you in the ass, but I'm not that gay.
Another enemy
No
walks the
offense to
path.
the gay people. I'm
Dispatch
down with you. You guys are my homies. But yeah, it's one of those moments.
Whoop whoop! First level up.
Are you all right? Started fighting.
Bam.
There we go. Here we go, guys. You get to see your first level up here. And like I said, I'm mainly gonna go with magicka and stuff because like I'm a class skill whore. I can't help myself. Alright, and then it's gonna go over to class skills and stuff. Now, the way I'm gonna build my character is I'm gonna try to actually make him as much like a dragon as possible. So I'm gonna have the searing strikes because that's like using dragon claws. I'm gonna end up with fiery breath, roar, and stuff. Maybe Inferno. I don't know. I haven't really thought too far on it. I'm also going to get spiked armor here, and all kind of give me spikes and all. What? Dragon blood. I mean that's pretty good. But I was thinking of going for inhale. Another bit of AOE and stuff. So there we go. I already got 4 skills. Oh hey Merlin. I already got 4 skills listed right there. And
Great mouse or black full
hold
throttle?
up. Say what, Merlin?
Great mouse or black full throttle?
I'll go black full throttle.
Okay.
Sorry about this, viewers.
1475.
Alright. Donkey. Let's see, yeah, so, well, let's see what's in Earthen Heart. I might find something I might like. Well, no, I can already tell you I don't like anything in Earthen Heart.
Surprise me.
Maybe I'll keep Fiery Grip. But I do know the ultimate ability I'll go with is going to be Dragon Leap. So maybe I should have 3 of each.
Thank you, sir.
So, yeah, Fiery Grip, Searing Strike, Fiery Breath. No. I'm going to end up wanting that Lava Whip, probably.
Yeah, that grip ability is awesome.
Yeah.
I've played the beginning area a couple times, and there's nothing quite like running up on a mob and going, "Ha ha ha, you're dead," and someone yanking it from you.
Yeah.
It's a pretty awesome ability. I gotta give some credit.
And so as you viewers can see, it goes through 1 through 5, and you have R. So I never got to level 15 and all. And when you get to level 15, you're able to select having more than just one kind of weapon by hitting W and stuff. So you can have a backup weapon, which is pretty much right here. But I don't know if when you hit W, does that change over your skill set or not. That's something I'm curious about.
Yeah,
myself.
that's a good question.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it looks like it's gonna have a lot of utility. Because I mean, simply, while you have weapon skills, I mean, Catelyn's already explained that. But really, as a caster, having a destruction wand versus a healing wand gives you a completely different set of skills that you can use. So, like, you would use your healing skills with your healing wand, and if it's not class skills, just based on the weapon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like anyone, once you hit 15, even if you're sword and board, you can back up with a healing wand and cast heal spells if you put skill ranks in it. which potentially makes anyone an off heal or a real healer, depending on how the game goes. Like I said, I haven't played that high, but I could definitely see anyone packing a healing wand and doing whatever needs to be done.
Yeah, I mean, really, if they do, if it is set up to where you can swap your skill set on the fly and all of a sudden, you know, you got your DPS just, you know, dealing out all the damage, looks over and sees who's filling the role as a tank, you know, falling low on health, can all of a sudden go, boom, healing one, ta-ta, ta-ta, heal, motherfucker, heal, boom, okay, now tank, do your job.
Yeah, which is one of the things early on. Because I'm a very big fan of the Elder Scrolls. I didn't play Morrowind, but I played Oblivion on. I watched Morrowind, and to me, that was one of the great things, was the ability to do whatever. And when I logged on and I saw the classes and I kind of played with it, I was like, man, this just doesn't feel right. But the more I play it, the more I really do realize and appreciate that you still can do whatever you want. It's just a little bit more structured in how you handle it.
They sacrificed you and everyone in this.
Well, I mean, if you also think about it,
after you died, whatever was left showed up here.
out of Morrowind, Oblivion, or Skyrim and all, every character you play as is a hero character. You know, I mean, they're extreme. Like, you've got special characters in all those games that you come across, but you're exceptionally special. In the sense of this, you're one of those special characters that, like, say, the fucking Dragonborn would come across, or the Chosen One in Oblivion would come across.
Yeah, you're exceptional, but there's a lot of other people that are just as exceptional as you are.
We need to make our way through the ashen lands to get to the enclosure where the prophet's being.
Which does kind of remind me, like, when you, like, a lot of games, particularly MMOs, you get in, you start in the starter area, and, like, there's just chaos around you. And you're like, why is there, like, 50 million people running around trying to collect, like, you know, hooves for some random animal? And it doesn't feel like that with this game. It's one of those, like, once again, props to Bethesda. You know, I walk into the starter area and there is chaos and there's, like, you know, people running around, but it doesn't feel like out of place at all. I really feel that the storyline they've crafted, not to spoil anything for anyone, but the way it's presented when you start the game, that, you know, you go in and you're like, man, this doesn't feel like just randomness. This feels like there's a reason and a purpose.
Oh, definitely.
It doesn't feel like grind at all. All of the quests I've played so far are just, you go in and you feel like there's a reason. You don't feel like you're just being sent to do something random for no reason at all. You know, because my PC has some, or my NPC has some weird fetish for zebra hooves or whatever. You know? I mean, seriously, it's one of the things. Me and a friend of mine were talking today. We were talking about WoW specifically, and it's like, man, you know, like, you grind like 150 zebra to get a freaking zebra hoof, and it's like, what happened to all of this? They have 4 hoofs apiece. What the fuck was going on? You know, what did I do? Knock the legs off every single one of them for like 109? Like, you can't tell me that every single one, they're walking around on nubs.
Yeah.
What's going on? But, you know, none of that crap. None of that at all. Everything feels pretty realistic. The only thing that and I mean, this just, for people who play, you know, MMOs, this goes to show you how petty my problems are with this game. It's stuff like, you know, hey, look, that armor rack clearly has a set of armor. Why can't I pick it up? Like,
yeah.
That's the extent of my problems.
Hey, Gray, wait a moment. Do you see a arrow that's pointing downwards anywhere nearby?
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm gonna have to. This is one of the other things in the beta right now. If this is what it looks like. Nope. No, I don't see you. Okay.
Well, yeah, you don't see me. What I'm gonna ask you to do is to log out of your character and then relog your character.
Don't have to. Actually, I figured this out today. I was talking with someone. I can hit /
reload UI,
and it works.
Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah. Another reason why people are using reload UI during the beta and stuff is because through talking like with merchant NPCs in specific areas, the UI, the HUD and all will freeze, and it'll just be like nothing. You can't do anything and stuff. You can't leave conversations, so you have to reload your UI, and then just bada bing, bada boom. You can see things now, and you can react and everything. Do you already do reload UI or what?
Yeah, I did, and it did work earlier.
Hold up, let me try it real quick.
That's not working now for me. I don't know if the other person I was playing with did it, and it worked for them, but like I couldn't see them, and they were running around, and we were clearly running around each other.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. Yeah. Do the log out. And as you're logging out and logging back in, I'm going to end this video right here, and we're going to pick up right after this. Alright, viewers, so we'll see you on the next video. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. I hope it's been very informative for you and everything, because that's pretty much the point of the videos I'm doing for you right here, so you can learn about the beta and all. And we'll see you on the next video. Grace, say goodbye.
Hey, take it easy.
Peace out, guys.